Hey, what's up, family? I wanted to come at y'all right now to say or give a message, a real message, right? I want to read it right quick. I'm just getting off of work. I'm waiting on my Uber, on my Lyft. And see, a lot of times, whenever we say, for instance, I want this message to help somebody that is trying to find balance, trying to connect back. And what I mean by that is, you remember when we used to be in the store when we were younger and we were lost our mom or our dad, and we all of a sudden start, wondering and worrying, right? Because we felt like they always knew the way, right? It's the same thing when we connect back with our Father. It's the same thing. But I want to read this right here because I want y'all to understand or understand what love is, because a lot of people have disconnected and don't really know what love is. They think love is getting it from another person, when really love is loving yourself first, and then anything somebody else anything else come into your life is just extra. In the Bible they call it overflow, right? All right, I gotta say this. I ain't gonna put a name out there, but I gotta speak truth. But one of my sisters that texted me today said, "Hey, just sending you a reminder. I know you have a little bit going on. So if you can't make it, I understand. I love you." And it was an invite to something, right? All right. Check this, y'all. I'm gonna show you what love is. I want y'all to be sure y'all heard that message, right? And if she's listening to this, learn to love yourself so you can really know what love is. Why? Because we came up in a family where we went through a lot of trauma. We saw our mom go through so much. We saw our mom with in and out of relationships because she didn't really know what love was, right? Never took the time to heal herself and connect back with herself, higher self, God, before moving forward. And we tend to do the same thing. We get in relationships, something happened, then boom, next thing you know, a month or two later we got somebody else, or 6 months later we got somebody else. Not saying that you gotta be separate from people for a long time, but a lot of times when you go through a breakup and it was real, it affects us emotionally. It affects our heart. It affects our connection with our higher self, with God. And we'll go into a state of wishing we could connect with something else because it seemed like something missing. But you will always feel like something missing. It wasn't no difference when I had my warehouse. I was at the warehouse with business and I had Porsches. God gave me everything. Mercedes, BMWs, you name it, I had it. Okay. Had the 2-story houses, stuff like that. But it never made me feel fulfilled. I still felt like I was missing something. So that message that was sent to me today, after she felt, based on things I be putting out there right now, I'm at peace, but I'm speaking my truth so that I can help another that don't quite know how to speak their truth by accepting what is and learning to love themselves wholeheartedly, meaning the light and the darkness, right? Because that's what made you, right? Both of them, to be whole. But that when I got that message, family, I didn't respond back because I've been like, wow, dang. And the only thing I could think about was they didn't accept Jesus neither, meaning I ain't talking about who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the world. The world didn't accept Jesus neither. They even said that Jesus was demon possessed, right? Because he was healing people and he didn't go with the flow. He created his own flow. He didn't even look for success. He didn't look for attention, but he got the attention due to being different, being authentic, right? But that's not love. Love is not asking somebody to come and support you after you see they maybe going through something, right? What love would have been was like if the shoe was on the other foot, me, if I felt like somebody was going through something, I'm gonna call and say, "Hey, how you doing? I just saw this or that, and I wanted to check on you, even if it's just a conversation. I'm here for you. Like I want you to hear me. so you can feel me, right? But see, technology has gotten to a point, people text and think that that's cool and that's love, but it's not. That's robotic. You know, that's not love, y'all. That's not what it is. We got to get back to the basics, right? We got to get back to what feeling really is, right? And technology used the wrong way can cause a disconnection with who you really are, which is the same thing when it comes down to connecting back with who we are and who God is and things like that. We have to, before we try to go and get in relationships, before we try to go and start businesses, and before we try to go and do these things, we have to get to a point where worldly things don't mean nothing to us no more. That's where I'm at, right? So I can save a lot of money because I don't care about worldly stuff. It's more on like, what can I do to better myself? What can I do to make a brighter future for not just me, but my kids, you know? And let me observe my circle. Let me see if they think on that level. If they don't think on that level, or better yet, if they don't accept me for who I am, I gotta move forward, right? So I didn't respond, y'all. Hold on for a second, y'all. My lift, I'm waiting on my lift. Let me see what it says. All right, let's see. All right, my lift right here. I'm getting in the car. It's gonna be a part 2 to this, y'all. So let me stop it now, and I'm gonna get back with y'all when I get to the house. I love y'all, man. Peace.